Welcome to a Vanguard card restrictions update video. Bushiroad has updated their website with the first ever English exclusive restriction list, so that those taking advantage of the secondary market from the Japanese list announcement can get screwed over. These new card restrictions will take effect on 1st April 2022. I would have made a joke how remote fights would have used this updated list already, but we all know that remote fights are just a means to keep players buying physical products instead of using proxies and free online simulators. For standard and premium, absolutely nothing, since the D series is filled with filler collab booster sets that it stretches out product releases, thus creating a lack of power creep, whereas premium doesn't get much attention since Bushiroad refuses to host the format in their Spring Fest up until the online community started to make loud premium noises. For V Premium, on top of getting the same thing as Japan, that being Haymeal being banned, Meep and Percival being restricted to one copy, and Gurgit Good and Percival can be used in the same deck again, Bermuda Triangle additionally can no longer use Qtire, Rosa, and Ellie in the same deck, and Shadow Paladin also cannot use Nemain, Cheran, and Lured in the same deck as well. As to why we got additional restrictions from Japan, one would assume that it's because our meta is different. But the real reason, in my opinion, is due to VBT10 created a huge controversy back in Japan when Bushiroad choice restricted Nemain from Lured a week after his release, that it made store owners boycott their products due to losing a lot of profit from opening backlogs of VBT02 to sell in their store. In fact, the thumbnail for this video is the same Nemain picture I used from the last restriction list update video, since future updates were placed in my news video series instead, because they stopped making restriction list announcements a big deal. On a side note, they finally stop using their bullshit bullet point reasons when restricting cards, since they can't even follow it through even now. And that concludes this Vanguard card restriction update. Be sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments how Japanese players will start abusing Lured and Prisms, knowing that Bushiroad is too afraid to touch them at this time.